The weight room echoes with a familiar phrase, no pain, no gain. It's a motto etched in iron, urging us to push harder, lift heavier, and endure the burn. But what if this age-old adage isn't entirely true? What if there's another path to muscle growth and strength, one that doesn't require excruciating pain? Challenging this deeply ingrained belief might feel counterintuitive, but the science of exercise physiology is beginning to paint a different picture. The truth is, muscle growth and strength gains aren't solely determined by the weight on the bar. While heavy lifting undoubtedly has its place, it's not the only way, nor necessarily the best way, to achieve your fitness goals. In fact, emerging research suggests that lifting lighter weights can be just as effective as hoisting heavy iron, especially when it comes to building muscle. This revelation opens up a world of possibilities for fitness enthusiasts of all levels, from seasoned athletes to those just starting their fitness journey. The question then arises, can you really build a strong muscular physique by lifting lighter weights? The answer, surprisingly to some, is a resounding yes. For years, the prevailing wisdom in the fitness world dictated that heavy lifting, pushing your muscles to near failure with each set, was the only way to trigger significant muscle growth. However, recent scientific studies are challenging this long-held belief, demonstrating that lighter weights, lifted for higher repetitions, can be just as effective in stimulating muscle protein synthesis, the process responsible for building muscle. This paradigm shift in exercise science has significant implications for how we approach strength training. It suggests that the intensity of your workout, often measured by how heavy you lift, isn't the only factor determining muscle growth. Equally important is training volume, a concept that takes into account the weight lifted, the number of repetitions performed, and the number of sets completed. By manipulating these variables, it's possible to achieve significant muscle growth and strength gains without necessarily subjecting your body to the intense strain of heavy lifting. One of the most compelling pieces of evidence supporting the efficacy of lighter weights comes from a 2016 meta-analysis by renowned muscle hypertrophy expert Dr. Brad Schoenfeld. Published in the Journal of Strength and Conditioning Research, this landmark study analyzed the results of multiple research papers investigating the effects of different training intensities on muscle growth. The findings were groundbreaking. The analysis revealed that lifting lighter weights to near failure resulted in similar muscle hypertrophy as lifting heavier weights to near failure. This research, considered a cornerstone in the field of exercise science, effectively debunked the myth that heavy lifting reigns supreme when it comes to building muscle. It demonstrated that as long as you're pushing your muscles close to their limit, regardless of the weight, you can stimulate significant muscle growth. This finding has had a profound impact on the fitness community, encouraging a reevaluation of traditional training methods and opening doors for more inclusive and accessible approaches to strength training. To truly grasp the power of lighter weights, it's crucial to understand the concept of training volume. Often overlooked, training volume represents the total amount of work performed during a workout session. It considers not just the weight lifted, but also the number of repetitions performed with that weight and the number of sets completed. For instance, lifting a 50-pound dumbbell for 10 repetitions, completing 3 sets, equates to a training volume of 1,500 pounds, 50 pounds times 10 reps times 3 sets. This understanding of training volume is key to unlocking the potential of lighter weights. By increasing the number of repetitions and sets, even with a lighter weight, you can achieve a training volume comparable to lifting heavier weights for fewer repetitions. This approach allows you to challenge your muscles, stimulate muscle protein synthesis, and promote growth, all while minimizing the risk of injury often associated with heavy lifting. Intensity versus volume, finding the right balance. The debate between lifting heavy and lifting light often centers around the concepts of intensity and volume. Intensity refers to the amount of weight lifted relative to your 1-rep max, which is the maximum weight you can lift for a single repetition. Volume, as we've discussed, encompasses the total weight lifted during a workout session. While heavy lifting prioritizes intensity, lighter weight training allows for higher volume. Both approaches can be effective for muscle growth and strength gains, but the optimal strategy depends on your individual goals, fitness level, and training experience. For beginners, starting with lighter weights and focusing on proper form and technique is crucial. As you gain strength and experience, you can gradually increase the weight or incorporate heavier lifting sessions strategically. Tailoring your training light weights for different goals. The beauty of lighter weight training lies in its versatility. It can be effectively incorporated into various training programs to achieve a wide range of fitness goals. For those new to strength training, starting with lighter weights allows you to develop proper form and technique, build a solid foundation of strength, and minimize the risk of injury. For individuals recovering from injuries, lighter weights provide a safe and effective way to maintain muscle mass and strength without putting excessive stress on healing tissues. Even seasoned athletes can benefit from incorporating lighter weight training sessions into their routines, focusing on higher repetitions and specific muscle groups to promote recovery, improve muscular endurance, and address muscle imbalances. The verdict: embracing a holistic approach. The debate surrounding lighter weights versus heavier weights highlights the importance of a holistic approach to strength training. There's no one-size-fits-all answer, and the optimal approach depends on your individual goals, preferences, and training experience. While heavy lifting undoubtedly has its place, especially for those seeking maximal strength gains, lighter weights offer a wealth of benefits, including muscle growth, improved endurance, and reduced risk of injury. The key is to find a training program that challenges you, aligns with your goals, and keeps you engaged. Don't be afraid to experiment with different weights, repetitions, and training styles to discover what works best for you. Remember, the most effective workout routine is the one you enjoy and can sustain over time. Now, tell us about your experience with lighter weight training. Have you seen results? Share your thoughts and insights in the comments below.